Pat Tillman, who left the NFL to join the Army. His death is very suspicious as well, in that, not the fact we know that he was killed by friendly fire, but the way they handled his body afterwards, his uniform, confiscating his last journal, using his death to prop up the war propaganda. There's been a lot of great people in history who are super patriotic, who've questioned their government, and I think that's what I've done since I was a kid.
And pardon my ignorance, I didn't even know that about Tillman's journal. So that was confiscated by the
his uniform was burned, and his journal was confiscated. That's in John Krakauer's book, Where Men Win Glory, which is a fantastic book. And one of my best friends in the entire world, AJ Hawk. AJ grew his hair out, him and his buddy, in 2004, as an ode to Pat. Because Pat always had long hair, played for the Cardinals, left a multi-million-dollar contract to go fight Al Qaeda and Taliban. Gets over there and is like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm guarding these poppy fields. This is not what I signed up for. I miss my wife. I miss being in the States. This is not what I thought we were going to be doing over here. And then some really negligent maneuvers happened and split up his unit, and he ended up being with one of the members of the Afghani army, who was their kind of guide. And a guy saw the guy in some dim lighting on the ridge who was with Pat. They fired on him. Obviously, Pat and the Afghani thought that they were getting fired on by Taliban, so fired back, and ended up Pat got killed. His brother was not told right away that it was friendly fire. It's all in the book. It's a fascinating book. It's one of the only books I've ever cried reading, just because it's so. John's an incredible writer. He wrote Into Thin Air. He wrote Into the Wild. He wrote Under the Banner of Heaven.
I read those three. I never read the Tillman book.
Yeah, the Tillman book is incredible. But